presented by Cheerios. Let's have a day.
Come on, let's go.
Robert Flores.
Misty, a little cool, little
It's
rainy.
the perfect weather.
For
That's
what?
I
For
like
fall?
no sun, just sad.
I will say I did have a day yesterday.
Ooh,
like a
tell
nice
us.
day. Did the show, got off, boom, went up, hit some golf balls, had a nice little lunch at the course, and then came back and was met with a full slate.
Full slate.
Yeah.
Day
And you
games.
have a really important day tomorrow.
I can't believe it.
We
My
can't
daughter's
either.
graduating from Auburn tomorrow.
Hey,
Yeah,
congratulations.
big girl.
I'm trying to look at it glass half full. Proud of her and proud of her moving on to next stage in her life. But it's a come to
You
Jesus.
going through the memories? You don't cry. Are you going to cry?
I don't think I'll cry. Come to Jesus though. That it's not standing still for us, Robert.
No, it never does. It does not.
Look at you with your
We're
baby
all-
blues in your jacket.
We're
I see
all
you.
going to.
We're all
We're all going to die?
We're all going. That is my motto. I've been trying to tell you guys that.
We're all going to die someday.
Good morning,
let's go
everyone.
You gotta live. You gotta live. We're all
Still
going in
waking
the
up.
ground at some
Maybe
point.
it's the last time you wake it up, America. I mean, what? It's so depressing.
Brought to you by
Tigers
Cheerios.
And D-Row heading to it. We're
Do we have-
WebMDing it right now.
Is there loose bodies?
I mean, I
always wonder, what does that
I don't know. I mean, but I would
I
wonder.
will say Adam Wainwright drilled me twice right above my elbow in the same game, and for the rest of my life, once or twice a year, something gets
Okay.
caught
You've got
right.
loose bodies.
I got loose bodies
Do you have loose bodies?
where it gets caught, and I'm like, hey.
But in all seriousness, I am wondering if maybe they will do some sort of test. or
You're going
imaging.
in some sort of tube today.
Well, Casey
There's
Mize
some imaging
and
happening.
Javier Baez got injured the night before. That's
Exactly.
what A.J. Hinch was referring to,
Right.
a tough
Both those
injury
guys on the
history in
injured list.
Atlanta. He said it was a funny feeling, but then Robert said it, and we just showed you in the highlight. He looked completely dominant.
And he threw all his pitches.
Yeah, something obviously spooked him. It had to be like a muscle cramp or, like I said, maybe a loose body. I don't know. Something gets caught, just get like a little nervy zinger. And for him to call Dingler out there, yeah. But then to shake it out, I was shocked they let him keep going. And then when he keeps going, he's throwing 99 miles an hour. So out-of-body experience, I can't imagine what A.J. Hinch was thinking walking to the mound.
Enough with
Person
this.
comes first, right?
Of course.
Just Tarik and everything that is surrounding this season. I mean, no one
And
has
what
a bigger
lies in
microscope.
front of him also.
Yeah, no one has a bigger microscope on him this year
Yeah.
to see what happened. So
Well, we're
the
hoping
fact
for the
that he
best.
stayed in and was awesome, like you said, coming off Casey Mize going down, Javier Baez going down.
And Skubal has such an ability to compartmentalize, like giving up that hit to Ozzie Albies and then bam, just bearing down and just
Yeah.
being completely dominant.
That was a tough loss. If you watch that cover to cover, I know I want to dive in on a couple of things throughout the game, but that game was.
It was theirs for the.
Well, J.R. Ritchie was pretty darn
was
good
really
for them.
good.
He gave the Braves a chance to win, and for them to snatch it at the end was tough.
22 wins, most in baseball, the Atlanta Braves. Everything is going right.
All right, so I was sitting there last night. This was, for me, must-watch TV. Skubal walking into Truist Park against their right-handed hitters. Ozzie Albies shoots him real quick, and I'm saying to myself, do you have your banana boat on you? You might have to spritz some on, because I think we
Here
need
we
to
go.
head to the beach.
We're going to the beach.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do it. Dive.
We're getting close to beach weather.
Oh,
About a
really?
month. Yeah, about a month away. No. Till we take that hour jaunt down the shore.
TTL, Jim Tan Laundry.
You start
go.
smelling the salt. Rich Savino knows what I'm talking about.
Yes, he does.
100%. All right, I want to dive in. We talked about the Skubal thing, but there was three things that stood out to me. J.R. Ritchie, young gun for the Braves, comes up. He's made a couple starts. There's a lot to like here. A lot to like here. Kevin McGonigal, hashtag ball player. We'll get into his at-bats. And then Matt Olson has been fantastic all year. So let's start with J.R. Ritchie. I want to take you inside a young kid that has an unbelievable heartbeat, and the way he goes about this. Run this back for me real quick. This is in the first inning. I want you to waltz through this Riley Green at bat with me, okay? It's not power heater down your throat. It's get me over breaking ball that Riley Green sits on, a power changeup that he executes down in the zone, and then another changeup in an 0-2 count that Riley Green swings through. So pause that for me. Remember that. First at bat, Riley Green. Breaking ball, changeup, changeup. Okay, sit on that. willing to throw a ton of pitches in all different counts, which is pretty impressive. Then he gets Kerry Carpenter in the second inning right here. We've had Kerry Carpenter come into the studio, and we're going to have talks today. And you can pause this for me. Don't throw it to the sound yet. Talk about being ready at release. Kerry Carpenter's one of those guys, Aaron Judge, coil into that back hip, and they're ready to go on your best fastball at release. When we had him in studio, I just want to set this next pitch up. This is what he had to say about his hitting philosophy.
I key on the fact that I want to be able to swing when he releases the ball. That's how early, in theory, that I want to get.
All right, so pause this. Ready to go at release. The reason I showed this is because J.R. Ritchie just put Riley Green away with 2 nasty changeups. Now he's got Kerry Carpenter in the box who murders fastballs. He's sitting on your best fastball. Well, the young rookie gives it to him in a 2-2 count, and it blows his doors off. Watch this. I mean, this is top of the zone. Kerry wants that pitch back. So he's shown you the ability to manipulate the changeup. He's shown you the ability to rush a fastball to a good fastball hitter. And he's got that low upshoot arm slot. Kind of Joe Ryan, Michael King, Brian Wu. You're seeing the ball with the induced vertical break kind of ride up in the zone. So there's a lot to like. How about turning 17 inches into 20 against Gleyber Torres right here? 3 heaters in a row. Breaking ball, sinker, a foot in off the plate. Get off me, ball. You're embarrassed running to first base right there. You're picking up your thumbs in that situation. Pause this real quick for me. Remember what we said about Riley Green. Breaking ball, changeup, changeup. This is a perfect learning period for J.R. Ritchie because he gets one of the better hitters in the American League, comes back up for his second AB. What do you think Riley Green's sitting on? You're going to go to that well again with the changeup? Here we go. 0-1 count. Heater up. 1-0. Changeup. He's all over it. Gives it to him again in the same spot. He punched his ticket in the first inning, and Riley makes him pay with a 2-run homer. Just kind of the cat and mouse I thought was awesome to watch him compete, and he gutted into the 6th for that team and gave the Braves a chance to win. So J.R. Ritchie, great stuff, learning experience against one of the better hitters in the game, and I know we have one board showing his arm angle, I believe. And you see it. You see these guys that got that little upshoot top of the zone, the Zach Wheelers, Michael King, J.R. Ritchie at 24.5 with his arm angle, Brian Wu, Paul Skeens, and Joe Ryan. So very impressed with what I saw from J.R. Ritchie, kind of matching horns with Tarik Skubal. Okay. The game, it's a young man's game. We got it. Ton of great players are coming up. Connor Griffins, Weatherholtz, the list goes on. We just saw Travis Bazzana come up. This dude.
What is it about his at-bats that you
He sticks his nose in everything. What's it about his at-bats? Watch his head never move and watch him compete. A lot of moving parts around a still head and still eyes. Look at him fight and stick his nose in every pitch. He's on that. Now we're getting a breaking ball. He's all over that. He eventually lines out softly to second base. You see him fighting? He lines out softly, but 7-8 pitch at bat sets him up for the next at bat where he's able to be aggressive because he's seen everything. So he gets a change up middle of his zone, just shoots that.
One at bat leads to the other.
One at bat leads to the other, Robert. Yeah. And he's competing at all times. And what I love about him, run that back for me. Kids at home, if you're going to start tall and duck into it, or if you're going to duck into it and come out of it, whatever the case may be, just know your eyes have to stay on plane. I want you to watch Kevin McGonigal. A lot's happening. Toe taps, a lot of body movement. But when he sets his eyes and his head on one plane, they stay there, and everything works around the ability for him to see the ball the whole way. Watch this, so the ball doesn't bounce. Look at his head stay on total plane. Never moves. Just staying in that pocket where his eyes can pick up and decipher what pitch is being thrown to him. Every at-bat he's competing. Had a tough one against Dylan Lee late in the game. He ended up punching out. But you see him, he is cement in the box, on the back leg, ready to engage, and then shoots the ball up the middle. So he throws out 2 knocks last night. And I'm just sitting there, man, he competes. He reminds you of like Lenny Dykstra back in the day, Chase Utley. That kind of player that just sticks his nose in it and competes every AB. Oh, and by the way, he'll play a little short. He'll play a little third. He's got hands. You see him pick this on Mauricio Dubon, play with it right there. He's going backhand on Matt Olson, positioned up the middle, sets his feet, boom. He's changed the dynamic of their lineup. He's competing. I mean, allowing Riley Green and Torkelson to hit their bombs, and this guy's going to be on base. You see his 2026 stats right now with MLB ranks. Average, he's 5th. On base, he's 9th. Expected average, he's 9th. WAR, he's tied for 1st. Who's he tied for 1st with? The last guy I want to talk about, Matt Olson. Wow. What is that? This guy's a rookie. All right, let's dive in on Matt Olson, doing a ton of things right, and we chronicled him last week, I believe. And I don't think he gets enough love, not only for the fact that he plays every day and he's an absolute Iron Man. He had perfect at-bats. Pause this. Bring up the board. Look at his ranks since 2021. Games, we know he's first. Homers, he's 5th. He's a top 10 player in the game since 2021. And he posts every day. And you want to talk about watching one at-bat lead to the next? He is in complete control of every AB he had last night. Let's go through 2 of them against Skubal, and then I'll give you the Kenley Jansen. Just watch how he's on everything. Spitting on balls just off. Perfect rhythm and timing, making Tarik Skubal work. Never comes outside the zone. Fouling off tough pitches, shoots a ball the other way, deserved a knock. You think he's upset when he walks back to the plate, back to the dugout? No chance. Went through a 3-2 count and hit a bullet the other way. He guarantees himself he'll catch a barrel next time. I thought this was interesting too. Look at the splits. He's the same player from both sides of the plate. Doesn't matter who he's facing, left-handed or right-handed. Give you 260. North of an 850, 860 OPS. Look at the weighted runs created plus. Let's get back into the next at bat. So he shoots that ball that Colt Keith's able to make a play on. And next time he comes up and you see him not wavering, in complete command of the strike zone, and hits an absolute bullet to right field. Trying to go away, missed over the heart of the plate, and Matt Olson absolutely is ready for it. Okay. Who handles the pitches on the inside part of the plate? Highest slug percentage on inside pitches since the start of 2023. Aaron Judge, Kyle Tucker, and then down at the bottom right here, Matt Olson at 589. So, doesn't matter who he faces, right or left. We saw it last night with Skubal and Kenley Jansen. You miss on the inner half of the plate, he's taking you, and he's in a good spot right now. Let's get back into it. And then Kenley Jansen. I mean, he thinks he should have hit that pitch out. He thinks he should have hit that pitch out. He's all over that pitch. You might want to walk him. Good night.
Oh, boy.
You felt it coming. It was building just with the way he was presenting in the box. On everything. And you see the pigeon-toed front toe like Juan Soto. Fantastic game. Fantastic game last night.
We'll keep you updated.
He's interesting. I thought he threw the ball really well.
And Ronaldo Lopez ends up getting the win. Remember, they sent him to the bullpen. So.
Yeah. And Spencer Strider on his way back.
Yep.
And we'll keep you updated on Tarik Skubal if he has imaging today or.
Braves and Tigers continue that series. That's the first game of the day. Many of you will see it right here on MLB Network. In fact, we got the toss show at noon. So
a little 15-minute toss.
Little 15-minute toss. How about that?
How about that?
Hey, let's go to Pittsburgh for the Cardinals and the